Greetings everyone, this is Stacey Kimbrell, and today we're going to be going over Young Living's new Enhanced Essential Reward Program as of September 2016. I've been with Young Living for over 9 years and have 110 consecutive essential reward orders. So I know a lot about this program. The minimum that has to be required for this is a 50 PV order. It's a free membership for anyone who has a wholesale member account. It's not for retail customers. And part of the perk of it is having reduced shipping. It starts at $5.99 for up to 5 pounds. And after that, it goes up to 63 cents per pound. There's 4 main points that we're going to be going over. And you're going to be learning about the promotional products you can earn, essential rewards, collection kits, your percentage points that you get, and then bonus gifts. Okay, PV stands for personal volume. Sometimes people say it's product volume. Either way. What you can see here is with the top one, it says Melissa. The PV to the right is $78.75, but the wholesale price is $157.75. There's a few oils that do not have the same PV and dollar value, but below you can see that lemongrass does, for example, and that one is $11.25 PV, and the wholesale price is $11.25. That's what we're looking for when you're going to be using any of your reward points, is having the same PV value. But just so you know, like diffusers or product guides or that kind of stuff, they don't either have a PV value or it's not going to be dollar for dollar as lemongrass is. So we're looking for points per dollar. Ordering a minimum of 50 PV maintains your essential reward account. Also qualifies you for the Fast Start and Premium Starter Kit bonus. And we're going to be teaching a little bit later on about PV Assistant, because if you're on Essential Rewards, you really need to be on PV Assistant. It's free, but it just ensures that your order does not go below 50, so it does not cancel out any of your opportunities to either get a check from Young Living or your gifts that you'll learn about or your percentage points. Okay, of course, ordering 100 PV or more on a regular basis does ensure that you have all your bonuses and commissions when other people sign up and start ordering. And this also may qualify you for a tax write-off at the end of the year. Okay, what you need to know about placing your order is you can have only one essential reward order a month. You can start using your points after the second consecutive month that you've been on Essential Rewards. There's no limit to the number of points you can earn. This is pretty significant because if your order was $1,000 or whatever your percentage rate is that you're earning back on, there's no cap on that. So that's amazing. Redeem up to 350 PV points a month. Points expire within 12 months after they are earned, but it is very rare that you find anyone who has expired points because we always seem to use them up very quickly. Products must have the same PV value as a wholesale cost. We just went over that a little bit with like lemongrass, how it has $11.25 and $11.25. That is when you're redeeming your points, it has to be the same PV value. And your points are easily redeemed online or by phone. There's no risk with this program. You can cancel Essential Rewards at any time. It doesn't cost you anything to join it. You want to make sure that you use your Essential Reward points first before you cancel it. You can do it all in the same phone call. And if you're going to cancel, once again, you need to call customer service to do so. And you're welcome to reactivate your Essential Rewards program at any time. Okay, possible reasons why your ER order did not process. It could be that something was out of stock. That does happen. Here at Young Living, everything that we do is therapeutic. So if it's not therapeutic value, then it will not be on the market. Sometimes we are out of stock on products. There's also a place in their back office that will give you an out of stock list and when it's expected to be back in stock. Your expiration date on your credit card or debit card could have been expired. That's usually what seems to happen. Of course, if there's insufficient funds for some reason. And if your account is on hold because when you first became a member, you did not fully submit or finish filling out the member agreement form, you will find out that your account may be on hold, and that's just a simple process of getting that taken care of. If your order does not process, this is where this is significant, and we want to make sure this never happens, which is why we talk about making sure you're signed up on PV Assistant. the second bullet point right here. It says, if you're at 25% earning rewards, which is what I'm at right now, and for some reason my order went below 50 PV, then the next month it would actually start me back over at month 1 with a consecutive order starting out, and I'd be back at 10% for 3 months, and then it goes to 20% up into 2 years, consecutive ER orders, and then it goes to 25%. So this is like really something you want to make sure that your order does not go below 50. Just so you know, you still can get your essential reward order even if it went below 50 if something was out of stock. So this is why you want PV Assistant and why you sort of got to pay attention to it. Lose your current essential reward points, so that's good. If I have 177 points right now and my percent went back down to 10% because I was under 50 PV, I wouldn't lose those 177 points. I just start accruing again. It will also delay your your new essential reward gifts at 3, 6, and 9 in 12 months, which we'll be going over. So the main point of this slide is we don't want your order to ever process underneath 50 PV because there's some significant effects that will happen that you would not like. Okay, sharing Young Living. Listen, I've been doing Young Living for 9 years now. I just got it for myself and for my family. And honestly, my husband signed us up. I was not into this, and he made me drink Ninja Red. That's how much I was into this in the beginning. So I definitely was not looking for an opportunity to share Young Living or to learn how to do this as a business or so forth. But you never know what will happen, obviously. These are things that you want to learn and protect yourself just in case. If I was going to ask you, hey, do you want $200 when Susie signs up or do you not? I'm sure you would say yes, but sometimes we don't want to learn up front how that happens. So here it is. When you're sharing Young Living, someone is bound to say, hey, I want that, and how do I get it? When they do that, if you don't have a minimum of a 50 PV order in place, then you would not get the Fast Start or the Premium Start Kit bonus at all, okay? If you did have a 50 PV order in place, then you would get a physical check from Young Living if they got a Premium Starter Kit for $50 minimum, depending on what they ordered. But you want to make sure that your order is always 50 PV. To be fully compensated with Young Living, your order has to be 100 PV. Right now, if my Essential Reward PV order went below 100, I would not get the current check that I get, and then that would be very upsetting. Additional benefit is because it's a requirement for 100 PV in order to maintain all the bonus and compensation that Young Living offers. There's many different ways you can get paid through Young Living. Then that's also a $100 write-off each month. So a total of 12 months would be $1,200 write-off on my taxes, because I'm not going to get my check unless I do this. Okay, so it is a tax write-off. I've been doing this for the last 9 years as a tax write-off as well. So just so you know. Okay, easy shopping. Change your monthly products anytime up to the day before you're processing. I know generally speaking, we say you can do it up to midnight of Mountain Standard Time. But let me just tell you, obviously there's changes sometimes, and sometimes there's glitches. And if you wait until midnight and no one is open at Young Living and you can't get a hold of anything, guess what you're going to get? Whatever was there before. So I like to be more on the safe side and say, change it the day before, whether it's your date or your order. Don't wait until the last minute, because if you get disappointed, basically that would be your fault. So we want to make sure that you have what you want. If you don't change your order, some people don't, they want the same thing every month. Like I always have a minimum of Progestins Plus, the Ninja Red Essential Rewards Kit, and Deep Relief. That's like my staples that I live on. And then of course there's other things that I add. You can change once again the date anytime between the 1st and the 25th usually. I really suggest that your Essential Reward dates that you have processed go between the 5th and the 20th. The reason why is that by the 5th, you'll know what promotions are for Young Living. We'll go over that in a second, but every month Young Living gives away something for free. So you'll know exactly what it is. I mean, if it's like an everyday oil kit, you may spend $20 more to get that, where if it wasn't, maybe you wouldn't. So it gives you the option to know that. Plus, if something should go wrong and something didn't process or whatever the case may be, If it was at the end of the month and then you can't get a hold of Young Living, then that's an automatic skip, and we already went over that. There's a process today option, which I really like. So let's say that my order goes out over here on the 28th, but I want it right now on the 21st. I can hit this process today button, and it automatically has it sent out for today to process. But next month, I'll still have my date being the 21st, if that's what mine was. So that's a nice option. Now, if you're new with signing up with Essential Rewards and it's the end of the month, most likely, even though you may be in October, they're going to defer it into November because like all their dates are already full. So all you have to do is call Young Living, and then they'll get you right set up, get your order to process that month as you wish. Okay, we're back to why we love Essential Rewards and the 4 main reasons. We have promotional products that are offered every month. We have the ER collection kits, the percentage points for free products, and our bonus gifts. First, Young Living every month offers products for free. Of course, you do not have to get these products. You don't have to spend that much money if you don't want to. But if you're already ordering 190 PV, then you will be getting a 5 milliliter bergamot, a 15 ml lime, for example. This is for August's promotions. If you're on Essential Rewards, you would have got a bonus clarity oil as well. If your PV is 245 and you realize that at 250, you would get the bergamot, the lime, the Thieves waterless hand purifier, and the clarity oil, then I would suggest highly that you would spend an extra 5 PV in your Essential Rewards order so that you could receive these products for free. They have something for free every month. It's usually $190, $250, and $300, although it has been different values before. Next thing they have is collection kits. Now this is like significant. There's more than these 3, but these are the main 3 that have been here since I've been here. Thieves kit, the Everyday Oil kit that offers 10 oils, the Ninja Red kit. So let me explain this a little bit further. Every month I get the Ninja Red kit, which comes with 4 bottles and 30 packets with 2 ounces in each packet of the Ninja Red. I've been doing that for years. So if even on Essential Rewards, I bought the 30 packet by itself, it'd be $84.50. And if I got the 4 bottles by itself, it'd be $127. The total is $211.50 that I would be paying out. But if I bought it in the collection kit, which you're always bound to save at least 15% on any of the kits, it brings it down to $181.50, and I saved $30 in cash. So whenever there's a kit that's available, it's always going to be less expensive than buying those same items separately. Once again, here's the 3 main kits, but there's other kits to offer. I love the Thieves kit. Oh my goodness. You get 2 cleaning solutions that last you forever because they're concentrated. The Thieves mouthwash, the toothpaste, the Thieves spray that I just love using for many things, hand foaming soap, the hand purifiers, and actually a 15 ml bottle of Thieves essential oil blend. So it's really an awesome kit. If you're having events or if you need another kit for, when you're teaching or for gifts, this is a very inexpensive way to get these 10 oils and pay $124, and then you can give them out as gifts or refill your container or whatnot. Remembering that frankincense and panaway come in this case, and those oils by themselves for a 5 ml almost cost $40 themselves. So that's $80, and then for $124 you get the rest of the other 8 oils. So it's a great savings. Or if you have like a health food store is another good way to buy this kit and sell those main oils. Okay, transfer buying. Listen, once again, when I got into this, my husband's the one who got the account. I was totally not into Young Living. As soon as I learned about chemicals, we changed things overnight. So when you learn about transfer buying, this is purchasing items that you would normally purchase. You can get them through Young Living. They're chemical free. You're getting paid back to purchase them, and you're getting a better product. So, to me, it's a no-brainer, but whether it's supplements, your beauty, male, female, your pet care, they have a whole pet line for bones, for oils to use on the pet, animal sense ointment, There's baby products, there's first aid, there's cleaning products. So once again, you can totally transfer those dollars into essential oil infused products that are going to have a much better product for you, chemical free, and help along with your health and wellness. Okay, when we earn the reward points, this is the main thing here, is in the first 3 months that you're on Essential Rewards consecutively, Young Living is going to give you 10% back on whatever you order. So that's actually a retail savings of 34, because if you're in retail, you'd be paying 24% more than your wholesale cost. The 4th to the 24th month, you get 20% back. 2 years and above, you're going to be getting 25% back in your Essential Reward bank. There is no cap to this and how much you earn. So this is like really significant here. So my orders are 300 PV every month without fail. So automatically, if that's the minimum that I have, my PV, 25% of that is $75. So from now on, I'm automatically going to get $75 back on whatever I'm getting in my reward bank monthly, which is very exciting because I can turn around right after that order processes and use that, and I just have to pay for shipping for whatever I want. Remember, it has to be the same PV value, and I can get the shake mix, I can get peppermint oil, I can do whatever. Okay, so let's really break this down to help you understand the savings, because this is much better than any credit card reward point system you could ever get. And I just want to make sure you know one thing. This has nothing to do with getting a 1099 or affecting your taxes at the end of the year. This is a gift promotion from Young Living, like my grandma who's 89. She does not do Young Living as a business. She has not signed anyone up, and she does not have to do anything with taxes. This is just for her because she's being rewarded for being on Essential Rewards. Okay, so this has nothing to do with Young Living as sharing or creating business opportunities or anything like that. This is just for your personal use. So if in 1 year you were spending 100 PV a month and you just started Essential Rewards, that means you got 10% for the first 3 months. So you would have earned 30 reward points. And then for the next 9 months, you got 20%. That would be 180 reward points. So that means you'd have 210 points in free product from Young Living. If you were spending 190 for the first 3 months, you'd have 10%, 57 in reward points. The next 9 months would be 20%. This is up to a year, so that means it would be a total of 342 in reward points. Because you're spending 190, you're getting the promotional products, right? So you would have got an average, let's say, of 960 in free products, like we just talked about a second ago. And then let's say that you do the Ninja Red Essential Reward Kit like I do. You would have actually saved $30 a month for a year, which would have been $360. So in 1 year, if you were spending 190 PV, for example, you would have had a total of 1,719 in free products. Okay, so that's like amazing. Okay, so let's break this down. So me personally, I spent $300 a month in 2015. So this is last year. So I got the 20% back on the 300 PV, which was 720 in reward points. Last year, 5 months out of the year, Young Living offered an additional 10% back if your PV was 300 PV. So I got an additional 350 points. They had a bonus. 3 of the months, they gave you additional 20 PV extra in your Essential Reward points. So that was 60 points worth. With the free promotional products, it was an average of 338 times 12 was 1656 worth of products. I saved the $30 a month for Ninja Red. So it means I got a total of 2,946 in free products because I was spending $300 that I would have spent anyhow, whether I got the rewards or not, because these are products that I use monthly. So I just got that in free products. So I spent $3,600 in 2015. I received $29.46 in free products. So for spending $3,600, I received a total of Young Living goods of worth $6,546. I think it's just sort of amazing because once again, you know, you got your new credit card because of the chip and all that kind of stuff, which I don't like, but whatever. So on there that has, you know, hey, if you spend this at a grocery store, you'll get 1%. If it's getting gasoline, you get 5%. And Home Depot and Lowe's, you get 3%, right? So this is a much more higher percentage rate back than any credit card. Okay, now this part is really exciting. Young Living does not need to do anything else special with gifts and all the percentages they just added, but now they even added gifts that we're receiving. So get this, if you have consecutive essential reward orders at 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, and even 12 months, Young Living is going to send you a gift. At the 12th month, they have a special blend that Gary Young created, the Loyalty Oil Blend, so that's exciting. I can't wait to smell it. Now, if that wasn't enough, they actually are extending it, and for every 12 months or year that you're on consecutive Essential Rewards orders with 50 PV or more, then you're going to be getting a gift every year. So that's at the 36 month, the 48, the 60, etc., until as long as they keep this program going. So that is just like amazing. Now, part of it that's really amazing is that I would expect this to happen with the new members with Young Living, like Sally. She just signed up in September. And I've been with Young Living for 9 years, as you already heard. So we're both starting this program out together. So at 3 months from now, September, October, November, we're going to be both getting at the same time, providing we have consecutive ER orders with 50 PV or more. We're going to be getting the first gift together at 3 months, and then at 6 months, 9, and etc. So this is even including the old folks that have been with Young Living for a while. I'm going to stay with Young Living no matter what. So they don't have to give me a gift, but it's exciting that I'm going to be getting one as well. Now, a lot of people wonder how this is going to happen, but the gifts will be sent with the following month's essential reward order. So, for example, if you did your 3-month order, that next month and the 4th month, you'll be getting your gift from Young Living. Just to make sure you understand this, Young Living does not have a qualifying skip or grace month. So if your PV goes below 50 in any way, shape, or form, it's going to automatically cancel you out of this gift program, and it's going to restart you at the consecutive months. I actually went from 20% to 25% in my reward bank, so that was really exciting. Let's pretend you have ordered consecutively and for 7 months, so you got gift at 3 months and you got one at 6 months. For some reason, your order did not go through on the 7th or 8th month. So when it came to the 9th month, you're starting over consecutively ordering. So you would not get the 9-month gift. What happens in this month is you would start back over at your 1 consecutive month. And let's say you got all the way to 9, you would not get 3 and 6 again. But when you get to the 9 consecutive month, you would get that gift. And then moving forward to when you get to the 12 consecutive month of your ordering on Essential Rewards, then you would get the special loyalty blend oil that they have created. Okay, redeeming your rewards is not difficult. When I pulled mine up, it had this red box here, which obviously says warning. It says there's something going on with my order. So of course, when I go in there to check it, it will let me know what's going on. Either something fell out of the system or my PV dropped below what I asked it to, etc. Here's about your essential points and your PV assistant for when you want to sign up on those. Right here, it's showing me that I was getting Shootran. If you click on this or hover over this, it will say, hey, there's a shortage of Shootran, so you're only allowed 1 per customer instead of ordering 5, let's say. Go here to add products. Right here, I was typing in Super B, so it tells me this is when it was in stock. You could click on add product. You could click on more than one unless there's a little warning sign over here or, a description sign. You can see that Super C tablets at this time were out of stock, and K and B was out of stock at this time. It brings down your selection down here. When you click on a product, it will actually give you a description, the usage, and the ingredients for a quick reference, which is awesome. Next, you're going to come to the shipping page. You're going to have two options to choose from. It'll be YL Choice and FedEx. If you clicked on the FedEx, you'll see a selection that looks like this. I do not suggest that you use Smart Post. It has not worked out very well for many people. For some reason, FedEx gets the package, brings it to the post office. The post office wonders why they have to deliver their package, and it just is a delay and seems to be a headache for quite a few people. So when you're choosing FedEx, I would just not pick Smart Post, and any other selection is fine, of course. If you did up here YL Choice, then this is a selection that you would get, and some of this is also through the United Postal Service. So depending on where you live and which one works better, and if you have a P.O. box or whatnot, I love that it has the prices here now for depending on what you're getting and how much it's going to cost. It didn't used to have that, so this is very handy. When it comes to your payment, you can always add payments. You can split payments between different cards if you choose to. It will tell you the total. Then right here is going to say congratulations when you're all done. If you don't see this order confirmed and congratulations, maybe you got distracted with the phone call or whatnot, but that means your order has not saved and changed. If you didn't finish it, then Young Living can't do anything about that. We have to make sure that we hit the confirmed, we got the confirmed order, congratulations. Right here it says monthly PV was $251. So obviously, if you need to change that, this is where you're looking. You're not looking at the dollar amount of how much something cost. You're looking at the PV amount for any kind of rewards. Okay, how do you get started with your Essential Rewards order? You can either call customer service, your enroller, or your sponsor, or you can log into your back office. You called your virtual office. You can click on the ER or Essential Rewards button. You want to make sure that you do not choose quick order. If you're on Essential Rewards, you got to make sure you click on the Essential Rewards button first. You can only have one Essential Reward order a month, but if you accidentally clicked on quick order instead, that means that you would get now 2 orders. Okay, so you just want to make sure you're clicking on the right button. If you've already placed your Essential Reward order this month and you forgot that you wanted to get something before your trip, do a quick order. You could do as many of those as you like. Okay, you're going to choose your ship date, you're going to add your product, and so forth. They're going to ask you, obviously, what kind of payment. You could do a credit or debit card. I really don't suggest doing ACH, which is your routing and checking number, just because of the processing time. It's quite delayed to get your order. And then also, if you wanted to ever return something, it's delayed there as well. Make sure you see the confirmed payment and congratulations page, and then you know that you've successfully changed and placed that order. We talked about it a couple times, but PV Assistant is something very important. If you Google PV Assistant and Stacey Kimbrell, you'll see a video that does pop up. PV Assistant is a free program through Young Living. You can put in there whatever you want. All you're saying to Young Living is like, if something's out of stock and my PV goes below 50 or whatever you choose for it to go, mine's at 300, then could you please put these items in my account so that I don't go below 50 PV, so I don't lose the opportunity for my gifts or my reward points, and I have to start over with my consecutive months. So you can I always suggest people put a chapstick, a $10 item, a $15, a $20, depending on what your order is. You can put a 2-pack in infrared, something that you don't mind getting extra of if something should be out of stock and that your order processes correctly. Of course, if you're receiving a check from Young Living on a regular basis, you definitely want to make sure it does not go below 100. Otherwise, you will not get that check. If you're new starting out with Young Living or anywhere along the lines, they offer special reward programs for executive, silver, gold, platinums. Happen to hit that rank in the qualifying time, then you automatically get significant gifts, 30 oils, iPad. It's worth finding out about these programs. So there's the one called Elite Express. It's by Jeff Corrigan. If you just Google that and Jeff Corrigan, you'll see a great video that comes up. Okay, so I just logged into the back office so you can see how it physically looks. So you click on the Essential Reward button. You can see right here there's a PV Assistant in your reward history and your reward points. And you can find these buttons up here, a little file system up here on top. Let's just go through these real quick. You click on PV Assistant. You're going to put your edited goal. I don't ever want mine below 300. I have in here a lip balm, a lemon, a peppermint, inner defense, a 2-pack of Ninja Red. I need to put a few more products in there, but I was just using this for training the other day. You could have yours for 59 if you wanted to. So that's right here, PV Assistant. Essential Reward points. It shows that I have right now 177 points that I can go use. Remember, I'm accruing 75 points minimum a month right now, which is totally awesome. It says when I expire, but that will never happen because I'll use them. My current earning rate is 25%. Whenever you see little question marks right here, you can hover over it and it will explain that to you. Once again, I've been on consecutive ER orders for 110 months. Okay, if you want to redeem your points, you just go right here. But back to Essential Rewards. This is to view your order, to change your order, change your shipping date, change your payment. It talks about when your current processing month is. So if I click on here, you can see that my order has already processed. It says process is orange. It processed on the 7th. Right now it's bringing me to October. If I want to change it, I could do the 3rd of October or the 10th of October. So let me just do the 5th. I'm going to click on there. It says I've changed my date. I'm going to confirm that I want my date changed. You'll see right here it changed it to the 5th instead of the 6th. If I'm going to change my order, I just click on this real easily. And I can type in a product here. So if I know I want Progessence Plus, spelling is not my forte, but I know how to spell plus. So if I just click in the word plus, it will bring me up the toothpaste, which I always get, and then Progessence Plus. So I can go right here and add this to my order. That it comes down here. So it says, okay, you have a toothpaste, you have Essential Zyme 4, you have Progessence Plus, Animal Sense Ointment, Nitro, Ninja Red. Now down here it tells you because of what I have in the PV amount, total PV is $337.50. Okay. Right here it is telling me I'm getting a free wintergreen, a Panaway, Ortho Sport Massage Oil, Northern Lights Black Spruce Oil, Oregano Oil. So we'll tell you what you're getting for free as well. You can go in here and change. I want to get 2 of these as long as there's no restrictions. You'll see the price change over here. It changes my subtotal down here. And then it's just pretending I'm going to say this. I'm going to say save monthly order. Here's this big confirmation. Congratulations that I'm talking about. If you don't have this going on, it's going to be a big problem. So make sure you always keep clicking over to the end, and then you will be a happy camper. I thank you for the opportunity to teach you more about Young Living's Enhanced Essential Reward Program. I honestly think it's totally amazing that Young Living is a company that's been around for over 22 years, and they're still offering incentives even when they don't need to with the amount of growth that they've had, especially in the last year. Not only that, but it's not just to the new folks, it's even to us old folks in Young Living who've been here for quite a few years. So really exciting. If you'd like to learn more about health, nutrition, and chemical awareness, then you're welcome to visit my website, which is livinganointed.com. This is Stacey Kimbrell, and I hope you have a blessed day, and please get back to whoever sent you this video.